All right, we are live. We are live from the Lugo compound. And as soon as we start, my wife is out. She's gone. Let's see here. Just waiting to give a couple people an opportunity to get on here before we get started. It is family night number 3. Family night number 3. And if you hop on, drop a comment in there. Let us know that you're here with us, whether that's on YouTube or Facebook. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. Waiting for a few other people maybe to jump on here, but if you're here with us, drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know that you're here with us. Yachmans are here. Waiting for a few other people to jump in. Again, I have something blocking my YouTube one where it tells me how many people are on there. So looks like there's somebody on there as well. Again, just giving people a couple of minutes to get on here. So how are the Yachmans today, Melissa? You guys doing okay? Boys, how was your day today?
Good.
Kanan,
Good.
anything special today?
Nope.
Nope. Gabe?
Yeah.
What?
The candy.
Yeah, we got some candy. Josiah, what about you?
Yeah, we got all the candy.
Yeah, we got some candy. So, okay, so you're on YouTube as well. We got them locking down YouTube, and we have them locking down Facebook right now. So, again, we'll give people maybe about another minute or minute and a half here to get on, and then we'll get started. We'll jump in with the song, and then at that some point, some people will probably jump in on Sink or Swim. And ready to go. I told Cassie today I thought we would probably have a few more people swim today than we did last time. Again, if you're hopping on here, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Facebook, drop a comment. Let us know you're here. We are excited to have you here for Family Night. Adam Steed, all the way from Hawaii, jumping into Family Night. Adam, stick with us for a little while if you're able to. I know you live in Hawaii and you're at the beaches all the time, but tonight we're going to find out if you can sink or swim. So good to have you with us as well. And again, we got about 30 more seconds. We'll see if a couple other people jump in here. Again, if you are on, whether it's YouTube, because YouTube is on my computer, Facebook is on my phone right now. If you are joining us on any of those, drop a comment in the comment section. And we're going to give you opportunities to comment along the way anyway, but we want to know you're here with us. Our family's excited for family night. And every single family night, we start off with a brand new song, at least a new song for our family night. Maybe not a new song to you, but just a new song for us to sing every week. And each one of them usually has actions and goes faster and faster. I have talked about this song before. I don't know if you ever sung it before. I was telling my kids about it today. 12 men went to spy on Canaan. This is how it goes. It's really simple. 12 men went to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad and 2 were good. Okay? 12 men went to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad, 2 were good. What do you think they saw in Canaan? What do you think they saw in Canaan? 10 were bad and 2 were good. Some saw giants big and strong. See who flexes the best. Can you flex, Canaan? Flex for me. Show us all your muscles. Some saw grapes in clusters long. Some saw God was in it all. 10 were bad and 2 were good. Okay, that's how the song goes. So this song, to start out family night, goes this way. The boys are going to sing with me as best they can. We're going to speed it up, and then we'll jump into the game, sink or swim, and then I'll share a quick Bible lesson with you as well. Ready? Here we go. This is how the song goes. It goes, 12 men went to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad and 2 were good. What do you think they saw in Canaan? 10 were bad and 2 were good. Some saw giants big and strong. Some saw grapes in clusters long. Some saw God was in it all. 10 were bad and 2 were good. All right, not too bad. We're going to speed it up just a little bit more. Ready? Here we go. 12 men went to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad and 2 were good. What do you think they saw in Canaan? 10 were bad and 2 were good. Some saw giants big and strong. Some saw grapes in clusters long. Some saw God was in it all. 10 were bad and 2 were good. All right, we're going to speed it up even faster. Ready? Think you can keep up now that you know the words? Here we go. 12 men went to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad and 2 were good. What do you think they saw in Canaan? 10 were bad and 2 were good. Some saw giants big and strong. Some saw grapes in clusters long. Some saw God was in it all. 10 were bad and 2 were good. Could you keep up? We're good?
Yeah.
You can keep up?
No, I get confused with
Oh, you get confused with the hand motions. All right, maybe two more. Maybe 2 more levels. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 12 men to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad and 2 were good. What do you think they saw in Canaan? 10 were bad and 2 were good. Some saw giants big and strong. Some saw grapes in clusters long. Some saw God was in it all. 10 were bad and 2 were good. Could you keep up?
No. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last one. Ready? Canaan, are you ready?
No.
Why are people spying on you? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Hopefully you can sleep tonight with all those people spying. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Last one. Ready? 12 moments to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad, 2 were good. What do you think it's on Canaan? 10 were bad, 2 were good. Some saw giants, big strong. Some saw grapes, some saw God was in it all. 10 were bad, 2 were good. Woo! All right, hopefully you can keep up pretty good with our song. We are going to start the game, Sink or Swim. If you've never played Sink or Swim before, here are the basic rules to Sink or Swim. All right, here are the basic rules to Sink or Swim. We're going to have a bunch of different categories in our game tonight. If you can score 19 points, then you swim. If you or 19 or more points, you swim. If you cannot score 19 points, even if you get 18, you come up short. For tonight, you sink. You got to get 18. Oh, no, you got to get 19 to swim. Now, what I've always encouraged people to do is get a pen or a piece of paper, a pen or a marker board or something so they can keep track of how many points that they get. But here we go, okay? The very first thing we're going to talk about is your quarantine thing. All right, we do this every time we start this way, the weekly quarantine thing. This is today's quarantine thing question. And if you, Adam says bless you, if you're playing tonight, this is what we want to know. This is your quarantine thing, all right? This is your quarantine thing. So everybody think about it, and when you get an answer, again, put it in the comments. If you're watching along with us, we want to hear your answers in the comments. I'll ask my family as well. Here is the quarantine thing. If you tonight could go to the refrigerator and open the refrigerator and there was one restaurant's food sitting there for you, what restaurant and what meal would it be? Adam, Steve, you don't even have to tell me. I know that you are Chick-fil-A, and you are going to you're gonna want some Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches, I'm sure. So that's the question. Go ahead and drop it in there. Melissa says Olive Garden. Canaan, what would you say if we went over to the refrigerator, opened it, and you could have any restaurant's food there? What restaurant would you want it to be? You want Chick-fil-A? What? Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
No, I want the chicken and burger.
You want the chicken burger? He wants the chicken burger from Chick-fil-A. Melissa says the herb grilled salmon from Olive Garden. Adam says Chick-fil-A #1 with a lemonade. Ellie says Red Robin. All right, Gabe, what do you say?
Chipotle burrito.
A Chipotle burrito with steak or chicken? Steak. All right, Josiah, what do you say?
Chipotle tacos.
Chipotle tacos, man. All right, David says, a Wendy's. You know what? Wendy's Frosty sounds really good right now. That is true. Anita says Red Robin. Cassie, what do you say? Cassie's off screen, but she is here with us tonight. Zaxby's chicken tenders. Now, I know Zaxby's is not something we have out here in the Pacific Northwest, but it was something we enjoyed very much when we lived on the East Coast. They just put in a Raising Cane's in the Pioneer Place Mall in downtown. I think that's probably the closest thing we have to Zaxby's. Grilled cheese from Sonic. Sonic's another good call from Caleb. That's a good call, Caleb. Good job, Caleb. All right, anybody, if you're on YouTube as well, looks like we have a couple viewers on YouTube. Answer there as well. We want to know what you got, okay, what your thing is. If you could open the refrigerator and one restaurant food would be sitting there for you, what restaurant meal would you choose? We have some people that have already answered. All right, here we go. We're going on to the first section of our Sink or Swim. This is social interaction. It's really quickly. Most of you probably know how this goes already. You're trying to get 19 points. Here's 1 point. You get 1 point if you like and share this video. So right now, stop what you're doing, or if you're on YouTube, like and share, or give us a thumbs up and share. Do the same thing on Facebook. To give yourself 1 point, you want to get on the scoreboard, like and share this video. Go ahead and like and share that video. And here's the thing, especially if you're a kid with your family, if a mom or dad has their phone and they do it, everybody gets the point, all right? Like and share the video for 1 point, for 2 more points. So get you all the way up to 3 points. For 2 extra points, start a watch party. It's that simple. Say, I don't know how to do that. Click on, I think, what is it, comments, and then you can go through, scroll down, and it gives you an opportunity to start a watch party on the video or something like that. Don't ask me. I'm just running the game. Somebody else says I would probably have a Wendy's Frosty with some fries. It sounds delicious. I'm with you on that. So like and share for 1 point. Start a watch party for 2 more points. Okay. Melissa says, okay, so Melissa's saying start a watch party, click on share, and then it should somewhere down on that give you the option to start a watch party.
What does that mean, though?
So, all right, do that, and if you've done those 2 things, you've already got 3 points, so you're doing good. All right, next one, here it is. This is the Find It section of social interaction. This is the Find It section. You have 30 seconds, and this part always happens via the honor system because you can't take pictures and post it. But tell us, type in and tell us what you find. You have 30 seconds. Cassie, can you put 30 seconds on a clock?
Yep.
You have 30 seconds to find something with buttons on it. Go. Give me a countdown. Cassie's giving you a couple seconds. Hey, my boys just left. We have remote controls sitting right here with buttons on it.
That's me.
Cassie jumps in and steals it. I didn't say what kind of buttons. I got a shirt with buttons on it right here. They all ran other places. There's all sorts. What do you got, Gabe? Let me see what you got with buttons on it. All right. What do we got time-wise, Cassie? All right. Gabe got a shirt with buttons on it. What?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. You got 10 seconds. Hurry up. Hurry up. Tell me what you got
Time's up.
with buttons on. That was a quick 10 seconds. There we go. Okay.
Sorry, 2 more seconds.
All right.
Time's up.
All right. Time's up.
Oh, yeah.
Did you find something with buttons on it? Anita, my shirt. See, that's what I said to you. My shirt right here has buttons on it. Time is up. Huh? 1 for like and share, 2 for watch party, and then you get 2 more points for the find it. What else did you find? And buttons on a pillow. I told when you guys walked away, look, buttons on a remote. I didn't say it had to be these kinds of buttons. Any kind of buttons have all sorts of things. Oh, somebody says, could it be a belly button? Oh, I wouldn't want to see that. Somebody says, my phone. What? Yeah, if Eric or Kristen happened to get on here and watch that, you lucked out. My children did not show their belly buttons. But that would get you 2 points. So at this point, like and share the video. 3 points or 2 extra points, which you get to 3 points for. Oh, Eric is tuning in. Eric, you just missed it. All right. For those of you that are just tuning in, let me get you up to speed. If you want to get the points on Sink or Swim, the quarantine thing question is this: if you could open the refrigerator and 1 restaurant food would be sitting there waiting for you, what restaurant and meal would you choose? That's the question. So answer that question if you want to get the points for that here in just a minute. Like and share the video for 1 point. Watch party gets you 2 extras, 3. Unfortunately, you just missed the 30 seconds to find something, and that was something with buttons on it. And just a minute ago, I was saying you could do remotes, you could do the shirt after they brought some things, and then somebody said even my belly button. And we thought, ooh, good thing that Kristen was not on here. She would have been totally grossed out if somebody showed up with a belly button. And so if you got that, you're up to 5 points. 1 more point, and this is the 1 more point. If you answered the quarantine thing, if you typed out an answer for your favorite restaurant and food that you'd want to show up in your refrigerator, give yourself 1 more point. If you haven't yet, well, I'm such a nice person. Go ahead and type it in the comment section. Eric says Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. You had a couple people that said that. Or as Kanan put it, the Chick-fil-A chicken burger is what he would like. And so, again, if you've liked and shared the video, that's 1 point. If you start a watch party, that's 2 more points. If you found something with buttons on it, that gets you up to 5 points. And if you answered the quarantine thing, that's another point. You're already up to 6 points. Okay, no belly buttons, Kristen says. So please help her out with that. All right, so through the very first section of Sink or Swim, you've had an opportunity to get 6 points. Let me know how many points you already have. How many points do our family have, Cassie? Let me hear what we got.
Everybody has 6 but Josiah.
Everybody has 6 except for Josiah. Josiah has 4, right?
Yeah.
All right, here is the next part. That was the social interaction part. Here is the Do You Know Me section. This is the Do You Know Me section of our game, Sink or Swim. Here's how it has to go, okay? You need to find another partner. It could be a child. It could be an adult. If you are in the room by yourself, I will be your partner. Now, here's how it goes, just in case there's any confusion about this. I will ask questions. Hey, you guys need to be quiet, okay? Parent can play with parent can play with kid can play with parent, kid can play with kid. Somebody, if you're by yourself, you can play with me. Here it is. I'm going to ask you a question. And your partner, if they're, let's say it's an adult and a kid. I'm going to ask the kids a question. They're going to have to answer the question in their mind, and then the parent is going to try to guess what their answer is. If the answers match, the parent gets a point. Then we're going to flip it. I'm going to ask the parents a question, and they're going to try to guess the answer in their mind, and they're multiple choice, so don't worry. And then the kids are going to try to guess what the parents have guessed. And if they get it right, they get a point. It's really easy. It's simple to understand. What you need to know is be aware of, is my partner a kid or is my partner an adult? Okay, if you've played Sink or Swim, then you're very familiar with this. So here we go. Each one of these is worth 2 points. So if you are playing with a kid, kids, we're going to ask you this question. Kids, answer this question, but don't answer it out loud. Answer it in your brain, and then we're going to give your partner the opportunity to guess it, to guess what your answer is. If they're right, your partner gets 2 points. All right, here we go. If you're playing with a kid, kids, here are the questions you need to think about. So who are our partners here? Okay, Cassie is playing with Josiah. Gabe and Kanan are playing together. So both Gabe and Kanan are going to answer here. And this time it's just going to be Josiah. Here we go. If you're playing with a kid, here is the question. What is your favorite way to partake in an apple? Is it applesauce, apple juice, or just biting into it and eating it from right off the core, just eating an apple? Do you like it in applesauce, apple juice, or just taking a bite from the apple and eating it that way? All right, do all 3 of you have an answer in your mind?
Yeah.
All right, Cassie. Cassie's going to be the first to guess. What do you think? Do you think that Josiah likes it as applesauce, apple juice, or apple right off the core? Biting it right off the core. All right, so Cassie gets 2 points. It's that simple. Cassie gets 2 points for guessing it right. Josiah doesn't get a guess yet. He will in the next round because he's partnered up with an adult. All right, Gabe, do you have your answer? All right, Kanan, how do you think that Gabe likes his apples? Right off the core?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
All right, that is right. Right off the core. So Kanan gets 2 points. All right, Gabe, how do you think that Kanan likes his apples?
Juice.
Oh, all right. All 3 of them got it right. Kanan likes it as juice. Okay, so that is how the game is played. If you guessed correctly, then give yourself 2 points. I'm not answering that one because I'm not a kid and I'm an adult, and I'll play in this next round. So here is the question. If your partner is an adult, okay, your partner is going to give the answer in their mind, and then you're going to see if you can guess the right answer. If so, you get 2 points for it. If you're an adult, okay, what is your favorite way to make somebody laugh? Do you tell a funny joke? Do you watch cartoons with them? Or do you tickle them? Do you like to tell funny jokes? Would you rather watch a cartoon with them, or would you rather tickle them? All right. Josiah is the only person that has an adult partner here. So, Mom, do you have your answer in your mind? Okay, Josiah, how would Mom prefer to make people laugh? Yep. Okay. If I am your partner, if you're playing alone and you want to know how I like to make people laugh, I would say as well, what's your guess? Okay. I would like to make people laugh by telling a joke. And if I'm your partner and that was your guess, give yourself 2 points. All right, here we go. Kids, ready, kids? Here we go. Kids questions. If you could wear one of these all day long, which one would you choose? Fuzzy slippers, pajamas, or sweatpants? Fuzzy slippers, pajamas, or sweatpants? Do you guys have your answers yet?
No, this is hard.
All right, we won't make you go first yet. All right, Gabe has his answers. Kanan, what do you think Gabe would rather wear all day? Fuzzy slippers, pajamas, or sweatpants? Fuzzy slippers. Oh, no. No, that was a good guess, but no, he did not go with the fuzzy slippers. All right, Kanan, do you have your guess? Don't say it out loud yet. Do you know what you'd rather do? Fuzzy slippers, pajamas, or sweatpants? Don't say it yet. Do you have your answer in your mind? Do you have your answer? All right, Gabe, what do you think Kanan would rather do?
Pajamas? Nope. Fuzzy slippers.
Oh, Kanan wants to wear the fuzzy slippers, so no points for either of those. All right, Josiah, do you have your guess? I think I know what I would guess for.
I think fuzzy slippers.
Oh, don't answer. Mom didn't get. Okay, guess, Mom.
I was gonna say pajamas.
Yeah, I was gonna easily pajamas because he does it all the time anyway. He doesn't even. No, he doesn't even have fuzzy slippers. No.
For you. You just messed up my points.
No, but if it was me, it would have been pajamas.
So that's right. I think that was pretty easy. We would have known what he would want. All right. If you're dealing with an adult, adults, here is your question. Ready? Here we go, adults. Here's your question. If you could improve one of your senses, which one would you choose? Hearing, vision, or smell? Hearing, vision, or smell? All right, we've only got one. Cassie, you have your answer? All right. What else did you say? What would Mom choose? Would she choose hearing, vision, or smell? What do you think?
Yeah.
Mom says vision. Josiah guessed it right. All right, if I am your partner, this should be a fairly easy one.
Yeah.
Right now, I would also choose vision. So if I'm your partner and you got that right, give yourself 2 points. All right, this is the last kids question before we get to Bible trivia. Ready? Kids question. Ready? Here we go. What is your least favorite appointment? A doctor's appointment, a dentist appointment, or a haircut appointment? Which of those three is your least favorite appointment? A doctor's appointment, a dentist's appointment, or a haircut appointment? All right, Josiah. No, yeah. I'm asking. That's why I'm asking you kids the question. We've done this for 3 weeks. I don't know how you keep messing this one up. 3 weeks we've been doing this. All right, Cass, you have a guess for Josiah? What was your guess be? Dentist. Okay, Josiah says doctor, so no points for Cassie. All right, Gabe, do you have what you know? Okay, Kanan, what do you think Gabe says?
No.
Haircut?
No.
Dentist. Ooh, okay.
I think I know what the
Gabe, what's your guess for Kanan?
doctor. Are you still thinking? No.
Which one is it?
Like everybody else said.
A dentist.
Yep.
Our kids apparently do not like the dentist. But did nobody got points on that one? All right, last chance here. Parents, we're asking you the questions. What is your favorite way, parents? What is your favorite way to have ice cream? In a cone, with pie, or with cake? In a cone, with pie, or with cake? All right, Cass, do you have your answer? All right, Josiah, what do you think Mom would say? In a cone, with pie, or with cake? With pie, right?
What?
Okay. See, so many things are where Cassie and I are very much opposite on, but a lot of things we are the same. Because if I'm your partner, I like ice cream with pie. All right, that is the end of the Do You Know Me section. We're gonna go on to the Bible trivia section here. How many points we got? What's the point totals?
5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8.
Josiah has 8.
I have 10, and everybody else has 8.
Okay, 10, 8, 8, 8. Now, you have an opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have an opportunity for 7 points here. You have an opportunity for 7 points. Melissa says cake all the way. Ice cream with cake. Here are your opportunities. Ready? 7 questions, Bible trivia, 1 point apiece. Here we go. What was the name of the baby that was hidden in the bulrushes and rescued by Pharaoh's daughter? What was the name of the baby that was hidden in the bulrushes and rescued by Pharaoh's daughter? Do you guys have answers? All right. You have answers? I'm just covering this up so my kids aren't cheating and looking at yours. All right, Alpha Tech has 12 points. Nicely done, Alpha Tech. All right. You have an answer, Kanan?
I'm thinking.
You thinking? Do you have an answer?
Yeah.
Do you have an answer? Josiah, you got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
Should be so.
1. No more time to answer. All right, on the count of 3, say your answer. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Moses.
Very good. Moses. I think we had 2 people get it here. Moses was the answer. If you got it right, give yourself a point. All right, next question. I told you before, I've tried to make some of these a little easier tonight. See if we can get a few more people to swim. What is the name of the strong man in the Bible who had long hair? What was the name of the strong man in the Bible who had long hair? You have an answer? Don't say it out loud. You have an answer? You guys have answers? Answers? Do you have an answer? What's your guess? Do you have a guess? Can you? Goliath. Oh, that's a good guess, but it's the wrong guess. What's the right answer, guys? Josiah didn't get those points either. We got Mom and Gabe together. They got the points for that one. All right, next question. Some of you guys are getting those. Good job. Good job. Here we go. What was the name of the city that the Israelites marched around for 7 days before the walls fell down? What was the name of the city the Israelites marched around for 7 days before the walls fell down? Ready? Here we go. Think about it. We got 5 seconds. You have an answer?
Nope.
No? You have an answer?
Yes.
Do you have an answer? No? I can't hear you.
No.
No? Do you have an answer? All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Jericho.
Jericho. Mom got it right. Gabe got it wrong. Alrighty, here we go. Very good. Some of you guys got that one as well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more left. All right. If you guys, this one is a brain buster. Okay. This one's going to absolutely bust your brain. How many men went to spy on Canaan? How many men went to spy on Canaan? Does everybody have an answer? Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer? Okay, ready? You guys say it all together on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
12.
Very good. Everybody in our house got that one. 12 men. We sang it. It was our opening song. 12 men went to spy on Canaan. Give yourself 1 point if you got that one right. Here we go. Let's see. What was the name of the man that disobeyed God and was swallowed by a big fish? What was the name of the man that disobeyed God and was swallowed by a big fish? Do you know the answer?
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yes, I am serious.
Sorry.
My goodness.
What is the name of the man that disobeyed God and was swallowed by a big fish? 5 seconds here. Ready? You guys ready to answer? 3, 2, 1. Jonah.
Oh, yeah.
Jonah was the guy's name.
I remember that.
All right.
Yeah, I was think. I'm
He
thinking
did not answer out
I
loud.
remember what was donut gum.
All right, next question. Next question. Gotta think about this for just a second. Why do we celebrate Easter? Why do we celebrate Easter?
How much points is it?
Just 1 point. Still just 1 point. We'll give you don't worry, Chris. I'm not grading on spelling. Some people are worried about spelling. Here we go. Ready? Got 3 on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Jesus rose on that day.
Jesus rose from the dead. It's called the resurrection. The resurrection. Last Bible trivia question. Okay. What is the name of the body of water that God used Moses to divide so that the Israelites could escape the pursuing Egyptian army? What is the name of the body of water that God used Moses to divide so that the Israelites could escape the pursuing Egyptian army? Okay, ready? No looking over here. No looking at the screen. People have already answered. Here we go. Ready? You guys know the answer? You guys have the answer? Josiah, do you have an answer in your mind? Okay, do you have an answer?
No.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Jordan. Wait, what?
Yep. Red Sea. The Red Sea is the correct answer. The Red Sea. Good job. Some of you over here. Red Sea, Red Sea, Red Sea, Red Sea. Good job.
Is there blood in there?
Well, no. It's a good question. Is there blood in there? No. All right. Before we get to the last section, because you need 19 to swim, Cassie, what are the Lugo point totals right now?
17, 10, 18, no, 13, and 11.
Woo! We got some close ones here. All right. Now, here we go. Let me know what your point totals are right now. What are your point totals right now? And while you're doing that, while you're counting up your point totals, listen very carefully because most of you know how this works. There is still an opportunity. There's still an opportunity for 7 more points out there. 7 more points are still available. Okay? 5 of them are if you pay attention. Anita says 16. She's well on her way. Eric's at 15. Okay? Some of you are well on your way to the 19 points you need to swim. Okay? 5 points are available for paying attention during devotions. If you pay attention, you get 5 points. But as we said before, it's all or nothing. You can't pay attention for half and take 2.5 points. You can't pay attention all the way to the end and then stop and take 4 points. You can't. Parents, make sure that your kids are paying close attention. They're not getting up to go anywhere. Kids, make sure your parents are paying attention. They're not looking at their phones or distracted by something else. This is all or nothing. And then at the end of the devotional, I'll have a bonus question for 2 more points. And so here we go. Ready? Here we go. How many of you, and I'll ask my own kids here in just a minute, how many of you like to read? I like to read. I didn't like to read as much when I was a kid, but I did like reading a little bit. But I began to enjoy reading much more when I became an adult. I see some people certainly enjoy reading. How about you? Do you like to read, Kanan? Kanan says he does not like to. Do you like for mom to read to you? You like when mom reads stories to you? Gabe, do you like to read? Gabe says no. And the funny thing is, Gabe's always been a reader. He says no, but he reads a lot. What do you say, Josiah? Kind of. Josiah says kind of, and I believe that as well. Melissa says all of us. I actually had some books with me, and I forgot to bring them down from my office. Cassie, what about you? Cassie likes to read. She's always reading, and she likes to read, whether that's... Here's another question to think about. Do you like reading physical books, like holding a copy in your hand, or do you like doing them digitally, like on a Kindle or something like that? How do you like to read those books? I was thinking about books that I liked to read when I was a kid. I enjoy reading books like The Called Wild, White Fang, Where the Red Fern Grows. Those are some of my favorite books growing up that I remember. But even now, I have some favorites. And again, I had them up in my office, and I meant to bring them down with me. One of them is called Mission to the Headhunters. That's the actual name of the book. And we actually got to meet the man who wrote that book. He came to one of our church's missions conferences many years ago, and he was a missionary to the Auca Indians in the jungles of Ecuador. And unfortunately, well, it was kind of a neat experience, but unfortunately for him, it's very difficult. He was the head of the search party who found Jim Elliot and Nate Saint and Roger Udarian and Peter Fleming and those guys dead in the river there. And he was friends with those guys, and he was part of the search party that found those. And he wrote a book called Mission to the Headhunters. His name is Frank Drown. It was a great book. I had another one up there that I enjoyed reading called Unbroken. It was turned into a movie. And many of you maybe have read that or seen that. I really enjoyed reading that book. I think Cassie gave it to me as a Christmas present many, many years ago. And then there's even a book that my friend Eric just lent me not too long ago. Just started reading it and enjoying doing that as well. I would have brought it with me, but I forgot to do that. But I think if you enjoy reading, I think that's really, really good. Some of you are saying, and I agree with you, there's nothing like the smell of an actual book, but Kindles are so convenient. That's very true. Some of you say the same thing here on YouTube. But whether you're a book person or not a book person, there is one book that I think, whether you like to read or not, deserves our special attention. And I'm sure every single one of you know what it is. It's the Bible. I have a copy of one right here. John chapter 20 and verse 31 says this. It says, "But these are written, that ye might believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that believing ye might have life through his name." The writer says, but these are written. They're written in a book. In the Bible, it tells us everything that we need to know about Jesus, the Son of God. And that's what makes this book so special compared to other books. And I want to encourage you, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time tonight talking about the Bible or explaining the Bible to you, but with this week in mind, I wanted to encourage you or challenge you to do something. This week, this weekend, on Sunday especially, we are going to be celebrating the holiday of Easter, the resurrection. We're going to be talking about the resurrection. I love Easter. I enjoy the colors. I enjoy the candy. I enjoy the time we spend with our family. But I really, really, really enjoy getting together with our church family and celebrating the resurrection. Like many of you, unfortunately, we won't be able to gather together physically, but we're still going to have an Easter online service, and we are going to celebrate Easter. We're going to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I want to talk for just a minute about the resurrection. Do you know what that word means? The word resurrection means or has the idea of rising from the dead. And this isn't some kind of creepy zombie apocalypse type thing, though. And I even see some of you listed kind of some of your favorite genres, and maybe you've read books about zombie apocalypses or something like that. But the difference is this is real. This really happened. It's true. And the Bible tells us about it, that Jesus died for my sins and he died for your sins, and he rose from the dead 3 days later to prove his power over sin, death, and the grave. And it tells us that he is more powerful than anything, and he offers us eternal life. And as I said just a minute ago, you may or may not be a big reader, but this is what I want to encourage you with. This is what I want you to challenge you with. Are you listening? Because this is what I want you to do. Between now and Sunday, so today's Thursday, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yet till Sunday, if you want to count Sunday morning. Between now and Sunday, I want you to find a copy of this book, and I want you to read Luke 22, Luke 23, and Luke 24. Luke 22, Luke 23, and Luke 24. maybe you want to read a little bit today and then read a little bit tomorrow and then read a little bit Saturday. Maybe you want to read all at once. Maybe you can read it as a family and discuss what's happening and ask your parents questions and talk about what you read. Because this isn't just any old book. What you'll read in those chapters, Luke 22, 23, and 24, are some of the most interesting, but true and awesome and powerful things you will ever read. And so I want to challenge you, whether you're a reader or not, take some time over the next couple of days and read that. This Sunday, we will be celebrating Easter. We will be celebrating Resurrection Sunday. And I want you to know clearly what that is all about. It is about the resurrection of Jesus. And God has put this very special book in our lives for us to know about it. So I think we should take the time to read it. Again, the Bible says, but these are written that ye might believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that believing you might have life through his name. So that's my challenge for you between now and Sunday, Luke 22, 23, and 24. Again, you can read a little bit every day. You can read it all at once. You can read it with your family. You can talk about it. You can ask questions. And I think you'll be more than ready for Sunday whenever it's time for us to celebrate Easter. Now, here is your bonus question. First of all, if you paid close attention there, give yourself 5 more points. Go ahead, write it down. Let us know where you are. Here is the bonus question. Easter is not about candy. Easter is not about the bunny. Easter is not about fun colors. Easter is about what? Fill in the blank. If you can tell me what Easter is about, then you get 2 points. That's what I want you, Canaan. I want you to walk over to Mom, and I want you to whisper your answer into her ear. Okay? Quietly. Okay, Josiah, whisper your answer into Mom's ear. Okay, Gabe, whisper your answer into Mom's ear. Okay, how many got it right?
Well, these 2, and he kind of right.
Kind of right. All right. What was Josiah's answer?
Resurrection.
The resurrection. So Josiah gets 2 points. What did Gabe say?
Jesus' resurrection.
Jesus' resurrection. So we get 2 points there. What was Canaan's answer?
Jesus dying.
Okay, Jesus dying on the cross, but then after that, not only did he die, 3 days later, he rose from the dead. That's what Easter is about. If you got that question right, and I see a lot of you writing it in there, give yourself 2 points, 5 points for paying attention to the devotional, 2 points for the bonus question. Add up the points. Did you get to 19 points? Add them up. Cassie's going to add ours up. Tell us what your point totals were. We want to see them. We want to know if you sank or if you swam. Did you swim or did you sink? All right, Cassie, what do we have?
Canaan has 16.
Oh!
Gabe has 20.
Oh, barely.
Josiah has 18.
Oh, 18. Josiah's like right here, and he just can't quite. There are a couple of those easy, trivia questions, and if he would have gotten, he would have been all right on. Cassie, what'd you get? 22. Eric got 22 as well. We all swim. Melissa said 26 or 24. Anita got 23. Josiah did not swim. Canaan did not swim. Gabe barely swam. Cassie was swimming. Anita is swimming. Eric is swimming. All the Yachmans are swimming. See, I told you guys last week that I thought we'd have a few more people swimming today than we did last week. We had a couple of them that are going to close. One of these days, we're going to see if we can get everybody swimming. 26. All right, there we go. So we're getting some good answers in here, making sure that I'm not missing any of those. So thank you, guys, for joining. family night tonight. Oh, Chris said he sank, but you came in late, Chris. You came in, you were working, and so you missed a decent amount of points there, but it wasn't too bad. So, but most of you did excellent tonight. Lots of swimmers. So glad to hear that. Come back next week. We will play Sink or Swim again. We'll sing another song. We'll hear another challenge from God's Word. And thank you guys for joining us tonight. Tomorrow, we'll have 5 minutes or more with Pastor in the morning and thoughts on the family tomorrow night. So we're excited about that. Many of you already know, but I want to invite you again to our Easter drive-through and then Easter online. I actually just finished earlier today posting a video to our Facebook page. Hey, take that, share that to other people, send it directly to other people with a personal invitation to come. We would love for them to be a part of it if they're willing and able. And so we look forward to still celebrating the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ this weekend. And so we hope to see you there. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye.
Bye.
See you guys.